This is just a mess of construction. There was an accident on the other side. It's backing up traffic that way.
Yeah, San Antonio's not the funnest city to come in or out of, but you know, it's doable.
It's doable. You just have to be...
In a big city, you just stay in your lane.
Yep.
And you don't get to the far right because that's people merging on and off. So, you know, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes, and I'm in the second one over.
Yep.
People can merge on and off, and I'm just tootling along, letting everybody else go by me.
Yep. That's all you have to do.
That's the strategy.
That is the strategy.
Okay, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin. And where does that find us this week?
We are in San Antonio.
Yes, this is the terminus of our trip. So this is where we're kind of the destination, you could say, for our fall trip.
Right.
Although we're still got a long ways to go before we're finished with it.
So this is probably the farthest west we are going to be.
Yes, and we're here for my high school reunion. We won't show a lot of that because, though we might show some of it.
We might show some of it.
But of interest to Airstreamers, actually. But yeah, so we're here at the KOA. We'll do a review of the KOA.
Yep.
As typical, we're going to try a very classic San Antonio food. Yep. And just kind of float around.
Have some fun. So good morning. We're right outside the KOA here in San Antonio.
Yeah, one of the good things about this KOA is that it has a bus stop right across the street that'll take you right to downtown. And we've been using Ubers for the most part to get to our reunion events.
That's because we had to be there at a specific time, and it was sort of hard to calculate the bus.
But those go from $14 to $21 depending upon surge demand and stuff.
Yep.
And this is what, 63 cents?
69 cents, I think. So we're going to see how this works, and we're going to see how easy it is.
Yeah, so it's very convenient. You know, you can park downtown, but in big cities, we don't like parking with a truck that's all full of solar panels and
it's got all our gear in there.
Yeah, we don't want a temptation, our Yeti cooler, no temptation. So this works out for us.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Plus, I think we can get a beer at the German restaurant.
Yeah? Ooh, okay. The price of the bus ride was actually $1.35, and you can tap your card if you need to, which is really easy, and they also accept cash and will make change.
Yep, I ended up tapping because Cindy couldn't get her dollar bill through it. We were holding things up enough by then.
Exactly. But anyway, also you can text the number that is on the bus stop and get the time that the bus is coming in.
Technology is so amazing.
Isn't it? So the origins of the Riverwalk start in about 1921 when the San Antonio River, which ran through the city at the time, had a major flood which killed about 50 people and caused a tremendous amount of damage. It was determined at that point that the river had to be rerouted and or controlled by a dam. And so a prominent architect at the time decided that we would not turn this into a sewer when we rerouted the river, but would actually turn it into a tourist attraction. And it became a tourist attraction starting around 1946 when the first restaurant, which was Rio Casa, came into place along the river walk here. And by the 1950s, it was a very popular tourist attraction. And they built gardens and all sorts of shops and restaurants around here.
I think that decision to make it a tourist attraction, they're reaping the benefits here in San Antonio.
Absolutely.
And not a bad place for some reunion activities if you went to high school in Heidelberg, Germany. Okay, so you talk about small world living and stuff like this. So we're at my 40 kind of first high school reunion type of thing. And a couple of days ago, I get an email from a gentleman named Hogan Wilson.
Hogan Wilson, class of '88, Texas A&M.
And he gives me a lengthy duration about how he knows Ron Steedley from Heidelberg High School.
And that would be me.
And he owns an Airstream, right? He owns a Pendleton.
Yes, the Pendleton.
And so he actually, I think Hogan was at Rock Springs, I think, at one of the Airstream rallies. So definitely, when we meet Hogan again in the next Airstream rally, look us up. We'll talk some Heidelberg stuff. But here's another fun fact. Ron, this is not the first time we've ever appeared in a video, has it?
No, it's not, actually.
We did a video in 1984 for a English class,
cinema,
or something like that. And you can see some photos here, some images here of me hanging out when I looked like in 1984. There's Ron running into a Volkswagen or something like this.
Yeah,
so,
and I actually had hair.
Yeah, and you were in some type of outfit. But yeah, this is not the first time we've seen Ron in a video, but yeah, 41 years later, here we are. are here at a San Antonio original, right?
A local spot called Ray's Drive-Ins. And interestingly spelled I-N-N. And it is the home of the Puffy Taco, which is a San Antonio local food.
Right, so it's we're gonna see what it's like. Apparently it's invented here. This was the inventor, but they have two of them which are run by brothers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and try Ray's, check it out, and check out the Puffy Taco.
Yes. So a quick tip here, when you go to Ray's, there's additional parking here on the left side before you hit the restaurant on the right side. So keep an eye out for that if you have a larger tow vehicle.
Yeah, if you're pulling a truck, you can see it's wide open, real easy, and you can see what it looks like right now at Ray's and how busy it is. So yeah,
and
this was a good
Sunday
option.
At about 12:30. What an interesting building.
All right, Sid, how's the Puffy Tacos look?
Those look great. And so the origins of the Puffy Taco come around the 1950s, and the two brothers, Ray and Henry, invented it together here at Ray's Drive-In. And so that's why this is the original home of the Puffy Taco.
Yep.
And so they're supposed to be very crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and kind of messy to eat. So I'm gonna let this one cool just a little bit before I started on it.
All right, and we've got an Arnold Palmer, and I'm pairing it with a Dr. Pepper, a classic Texas cola. And we have Dallas Cowboys football on TV. Today I'm a Cowboys fan.
And you got a side of rice and beans too.
Yes, I did.
And a little jalapeno. Should be good.
All right, you let them cool a little bit. Puffy Taco time.
I got the carne gusada, which is sort of like a beef style stew. And so I'm going to just sort of dive in because that's the way you have to do it. Very messy, but that's supposed to be messy.
Yep.
It's supposed to break up in your hands, which is fine. But overall, it holds together. It's very crunchy and very soft on the inside. Very unlike a hard taco.
Okay.
And it's just sort of unique on its own. And it's really, really good.
You think you can replicate this?
I might try. And so what I think it is, it's like the hard taco batter or dough, but they add a little bit more moisture to it so that it actually expands when you fry it as opposed to staying hard and brittle. So we're going to see if we can replicate this at some point.
It's awesome. You can see the decor to this place is pretty cool.
It is.
Cowboys are ahead 17-13. And Cindy digs into that Puffy Taco.
So good. So what do you think of the Puffy Taco?
Yeah, it is excellent. And the reason it is so difficult to eat is that the immediate bite into it completely decompresses the puffiness, so you have a complete structural change of the taco, which results in collapse of the structure, and things just happen all over the place. But it is delicious. Paired with my Dr. Pepper from Waco, Texas.
Awesome.
All right, what's your final assessment?
My final assessment was this was very, very good. And
excellent.
We went to one of the fancier places down on the Riverwalk, and their food did not even compare to this.
This was so good. I mean, the meat had such a great flavor to it. The Puffy Taco was so interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just the atmosphere. What a great place for lunch. A San Antonio classic.
And a San Antonio unique experience as well.
Yep, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our KOA San Antonio Holiday Alamo. And you know, this is one of those reservation processes where you don't get to pick the campsite, you get to pick the category. And so I picked a full hookup, back in, 30 amp, figuring that's like us. Well, yeah, as you can see, we got put with all the small campers, the R-Pods, the Casitas, the camper vans.
Yep.
You know, and what I had wanted was something a little bit bigger. We're kind of tucked in here, but you know,
we got the utility thing right over here.
You know, and it's $84 a night, you know. But remember, this campground was chosen not for the campground, but for its proximity to my reunion events in downtown San Antonio. We're 5.6 miles from downtown San Antonio. As you've seen, we've got the bus.
We've tried the Uber too as well.
Uber was super easy here. You know, and it's a small, tight campground. It's not going to win any beauty awards.
But you know what? That's a private campground for you, and it's got
this nice surface here.
Yep.
It's relatively level.
And it has a little pad there. So a little patio pad, so
right.
That's not bad.
But overall, it's kind of like one of those situational things that it met the needs of the time.
Correct.
If this was going to be our holiday for the week and we were just going to spend our time here and do nothing else, no. This is what they call KOA Classico. You've got the kiddie rides. I'm getting texts every hour saying that there's foam things and
Halloween parties
and stuff. All the stuff that we don't cherish that other people probably love. So overall, you know, if you need to be in San Antonio, the last time we were here, we stayed at Guadalupe River State Park. I'm unsure of the status based upon the floods
Correct.
recently there, but we stayed there, which was, you know, 20 minutes in. This is 5 miles.
But we still had to drive in, which was another thing entirely.
Right, because the Uber would have been super expensive. Ubers from here averaged $14 to $20 based upon the surge pricing. The bus was $1.63 each.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's if you're looking for just a place to get into San Antonio, this works. We need to come up with another term other than Ro-Ro, because it's not really a Ro-Ro.
But you know what? I mean, they have some large, enormously large pull-throughs. So
Yeah, they're all nice rigs. They're big rigs.
And-
if you've got a monster fifth wheel or a big diesel
and if you want to
pusher,
visit San Antonio and you don't want to bring your tow vehicle in, this is a great thing to do because you can either choose the bus or you can do an Uber, and you don't have to bring your rig in. But we did notice a large number of open parking lots.
Yep.
So that was an option too if you want to bring your large tow vehicle in.
And a quick look at our hookups. It's 3050 amp, not boosting, water pressure at 50 psi, 168. It's all solid, so the water's good. Sewer connection. Starlink's got a clear view of the sky, so you know it definitely. So hookups definitely worked.
Join us next week as we find out that we need to make a repair to the Luv Sub while on the road.
So if you like this video,
Give us a big thumbs up
and if you think we've earned a subscription, click the subscribe.
and comment below if you've been to San Antonio and if you have any tips for places to visit.
Because we come out with Airstream and RV related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.